We are? You got that coughing on being live? All right. Yeah, okay, good.
You are live.
I'd like to call this meeting of the Policy Review Committee to order and ask everyone to please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
George Andrews.
Present.
Jason Gulstrand.
Present.
Keith Clarkott.
Present.
And Debbie Fewler. Present.
All right. Get to the right. Where's my right? All right. I'd like to have a motion to adopt this agenda for July 21, 2025, with members of the committee reserving the right to add to the agenda and take further action as the committee deems appropriate.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion to approve the minutes for June 16, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Going right along to new business. Okay, we have one policy 626, federal fiscal compliance. And just for the record, these next couple of policies are regarding our financial status according to our grants came from the PSBA, the last directive of PSBA. So we'll start with 626. We're adding the district's financial management system is subject to periodic internal and external audits for any fiscal year in which the district expends $1 million or more in federal awards. The district is required to have a single or program-specific audit in compliance with federal requirements. District financial management standards and procedures shall include requirements for the following. We're adding or striking Education Department General Administration regulations and putting federal regulations. We're adding take steps to ensure that it is usually solely for authorized purposes, reasonable cybersecurity and other measures must be in place to protect personal identifiable information and other types of information. We're switching out Edgar for federal regulations. And then we're adding the district shall comply with federal record conversion and quality control review requirements to safeguard the integrity of electronic records. Now we're adding determine progress, inform periodic review of the continuous improvement of project plan, revise project objectives if necessary. We're keeping our records for 7 years instead of 5 now, and adding of submission of the final financial report. Records for property and equipment acquired with federal funds shall be retained for 7 years after final disposition of the property or equipment. We're adding under subrecipient monitoring, we're adding the words, adding the word written procedures. We're adding fraud and non-compliance. And then is this added or is this all added, this next section, compliance violations, or?
That's all added.
Do you want me to read this, or, I mean, does anyone else? I don't, okay, so, it's basically, it's regarding the government money. We have to have that in our policies because we're getting federal money if we are getting it. So any questions on this particular policy? And then moving right along to 626.1, we're adding participants in federal awards. A participant is generally an individual participating in or attending activities under a federal award, such as training or conferences, but who is not responsible for implementation of the federal award. Participants can include, but are not limited to, community members, students, and conference attendees. We're adding the word airfare after we already have transportation. I'm not confused why, but transportation is airfare. But if that's what the government wants, individuals who are traveling on approved official business, employees and participants, school officials and district employees shall acquire prior written approval to incur travel costs for official business related to federal awards, which they do anyway now. Reimbursement for travel costs related to official business as a federal grant recipient must be consistent with standard methods established in general travel reimbursement policies, administrative regulations. And then we're adding the legal references at the bottom. Pretty self-explanatory. Any questions? Moving right along, 827, we're talking conflict of interest. The paragraph we're adding for federal purposes, a conflict of interest includes when the employee, officer, agent, or board member of any member of their immediate family, their partner, or an organization that employs or is about to employ any of those individuals has a financial or other interest in or a tangible personal benefit from an entity considered for a contract. A lot of words there. And then we're just putting public official, board member, instead of policy, public employee, it's district employee. And there, it's just cleaning it up a little bit. The district shall provide written notification of such protections to employees when we're reporting things. Any question on that one? Self-explanatory. Now we're moving on to 105s. These are all curriculum based, and from what I gather, this is a suggestion of the Education Committee to clean up these policies, and this is what's being recommended. We're crossing out a series of plan instructions and replacing it with curriculum framework. We're crossing out at a proficient level. We're adding piloting shall be defined as a limited implementation of a resource or program to provide data for decision-making around its future scaling or future purchase. Piloting may only be conducted with prior superintendent or board approval. Pioneering shall be defined as the limited adoption of a resource or program already approved and purchased by the board, conducted in order to author course plans and facilitate teacher implementation. We're striking the word learner and adding language development, English language development. We're crossing out he, she, and adding and. Piloting / pioneering. And superintendent designee shall report periodically to the board or EPR committee regarding each piloting program along with its objectives. And then we're striking out those other sentences there. Any questions on this one? I would just one question about why EPR committee versus board? They are the board. Why do we have to have board or EPR committee? Isn't that the board? Either way.
Because we may choose to just present the pioneering or piloting to the EPR committee and not the full board, or we may choose to report it to the full board. So we wanted the option depending on scenario or circumstance.
Okay. I mean, yeah, okay.
Fall flat at EPR.
I thought, yeah. I'm sorry.
It could fall flat at EPR, so why drag everybody?
Okay, I get it. Okay, start there. Moving right along, 106, course plan formally guides for plan instruction. Instead of guides, we're course plan. Instead of plan instruction, we're curriculum. We're adding the word plan.
Curriculum?
Striking each course plan, not e-course. Curriculum, it's just words. We're just
So the word
basically,
guides is being replaced with course plan.
right.
The word planned instruction is being replaced with curriculum. And this is really just to make sure that the vernacular that we all use matches the policy that we're using.
That sounds good. And then that will be in place with the people, our employees to talk, it will be our talk of our
Correct. Yep.
walk the talk, walk the walk, whatever you say that. Any questions on this one? Moving right along, 107, we're replacing planning and instruction everywhere with curriculum framework. We're replacing these different sentences with standards, materials, assessment, and activities. And that's pretty much it in this one. We're just doing the same thing with this one, just putting the words that we use in the policy. Moving along, 108, similar scenario, course plan, and that's it. Are there any questions? Oh, wait, one more. 111, we're adding or assistant principal to responsibility or delegation responsibility. And we're having plan books must remain in a designated location overnight to be available for substitute teachers at all times. And then the lesson plan shall be decided at the building level as directed through administrative regulation. Any questions on that one?
That's what, 111?
That's 111. Any
Do they
questions?
keep-
Any
do they
questions?
double plan books so that if someone wants to work on something that they're going to be doing, there's a plan book for something to be done.
So
Is that
we're
what you're
okay with it
saying?
also being digital, which is why we're saying a designated location. and
Okay,
When they call out sick, they can just upload it into the system. So when it says on the teacher's desk, that means they have to have a physical plan book as opposed to just available to us.
Okay.
Yeah, which is really what I'm
Alright.
saying, just.
Yeah,
available
this
to us.
makes sense.
Yep.
In this day and age, that makes sense. All right, any questions, anything, any members of the public that wish to make a statement? Eh, And still they don't come, but it's okay. Anthony, anyone online?
I mean, there's probably hundreds of people online.
They
just
do watch
we've
after.
been so thorough, they just don't have any questions.
That's it. I know, I get it.
Thank you.
All right, well, we're going to make a motion to authorize and direct the administration to post the following following items. We're posting policy 626, federal fiscal compliance, policy 626.1, travel reimbursement, federal programs, policy 827, conflict of interest, policy 105, curriculum, policy 106, course plan, policy 107, adoption of curriculum, policy 108, adoption of textbooks, policy 111, lesson plans, with the noted revisions for public review during the month of July and subsequent board action in August.
so moved.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Again, opposed? Okay, motion carries. Just an announcement, our next meeting will be August 18th, 2025 here at 4:30. For those online who want to join us, we're here every month and I would love to see the people attend. Motion, anything else? Motion to adjourn.
So move.
Second.
Look at that,
Yeah.
12 minutes.
Oh.
11 minutes, 11 minutes, 11 minutes. See?
We didn't vote.
We didn't
Call
vote?
you.
Oh, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 12 minutes. No, 11.